Oh, yo, you heard though. Like, how am I supposed to know who the hell is God, man? I woke up. Richard said he picked Curry for me. I said, oh, that's too much. I'm like, yo, I said Matumbo. No, I said, who I said? I said Kareem. He said, he gone. I said, Shaq. No. I'm like, yo. You know, have you seen that Lurk Daddy, yo? I'm not trying to talk.
Thank you, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Oakland, California. The scene a few moments ago. Here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the Oakland Raiders. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I'm scared that he's gonna lag up, man.
Now they'll run it on the toss. He finds an opening past the 40. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books. But now they have to make that up again, don't they?
That's what I like. That's
They'll run it now out of the gun. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles. Because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make the play,
pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Play action. It's McNair.
Come on, yo.
And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A gain of 32 that time. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. Then he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive.
No, nigga, how do you do that thing on the side?
And that last one, that hurts.
How do you do that thing on the sideline? You know exactly what I'm talking about, too.
And they'll go on the ground.
What you do, yo?
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's taken down.
That shit on the sideline, you catch a pick, but then do the tippy toe down, and he's taking it down.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. It's complete. He finds Falk here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
Vic operating on first down. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left. This is caught inside the 15. Oh. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 41 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Vic to throw it. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They'll run on 3rd down with 4. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Now, this feels like old-school football because this has turned into a good old-fashioned goal line stand. So on offense, what do you...
And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. It's their quarterback taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. And that was just an old-fashioned scramble play, 4th and goal. And he willed his team into the end zone.
And I just don't know how, on the other side of the ball, you keep your composure. You account for everything. You defend everything. And this guy finds a way to make a play on you. Can you tell? That just agitates me a little bit as a former defender.
I know your hands are shaking. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, here's McNair. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. This is going to be a good one-on-one battle to watch. Both of these guys play the game at the highest level.
Both of them are terrific competitors. They play the game with great athleticism and smarts as well.
And in this early round, the defense wins. Here's Jackson. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. They've got good starting field position as they come up here
Come on, make you play football, nigga.
Now they'll run on the draw. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Your trip is here, baby. Your
Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. But they've got a 3rd and inches coming up, trying to keep the chains moving. Vick on the sneak, and they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. This time they'll throw it with Vick. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Vick, escaping the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off around the 37.
That was
and he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Man, we see a lot of quarterbacks try and do this. They get out of the pocket, they get in trouble, and they try and force the ball to their star receiver to make a play, sometimes whether he's open or not. And I think this time, it was definitely an or not.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit!
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this one is incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
On the ground, this is Jackson. Room here to run. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Raiders into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
Now it's Jackson. And a nice pick up there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
He's going to get it running right. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure, or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost. Here's McNair. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get the completion. What you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Now, that's something of a pick-me-up, and the offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Vick on 2nd down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
2nd down, Vick. Flushed out right. He's going to let this go deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one goes for 36 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here, losing yardage to the 14. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line.
And that takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
3rd and long for Vick. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though. From the gun, Vick. He'll buy some time right. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And now here come the Raiders. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Throw right side going to be complete to Moss. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Detroit! Detroit!
On 1st and 10, McNair steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. Try to lay one up deep. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies and try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now a 2nd down throw for Vick. Dancing to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away but could not. Khalil Mack able to get in and run him down for a loss of 14. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and forever. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick eluding the pressure right. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Tremendous return there, 39 yards. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out if that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's McNair. Pass incomplete. The all-pro linebacker Luke Kuechly right there on the coverage, stride for stride. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
There was the pressure you were talking about, force the incompletion.
And it doesn't always have to end in a sack, does it? Sometimes you can make a good play by forcing the incompletion with the pressure.
Now McNair. Gets it to Brown. Complete. That one goes for 24 yards.
God.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Oh, it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's 2nd down. At after the incomplete
I
pass
should have
here.
took my
Now
feet
is
before that half. I was at the goal
2nd and 10.
line and went for it in the fourth round.
Detroit! Detroit! Here we go now. Green 39! Green 39!
Now McNair. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Oh!
He's caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Oh my God.
Great effort there. A 20-yard touchdown.
Oh.
And the Raiders are able to cash in for 6.
Gotta
Wasn't
be
the guy they
kidding
were
me.
initially going for, but after going through the
You
progressions,
gotta
it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target. And
Look at
sometimes
this
that target is
wide
actually
people
covered.
covered.
Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive
Just tell
offensively.
me, too,
Giving up a big sack that
beat it.
loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. To throw, Vic. Flush to his right. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. A first down throw coming for Vic. Escaping the pressure right. Fitzgerald's got it right side. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Vic will look to throw on first down. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Deshaun Jackson, 43 yards. And the Falcons are in for 6. A sensational one-handed grab in the end zone for the score. Looked like you at the Davis Turkey Bowl every year in the backyard in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, you're so kind. That's definitely in my mind. But how about this? They always tell guys going after the ball, the receivers especially, you got to have a single-minded obsession to go get it. How about going up with a single hand and making that happen? I don't know if it gets much better than what we just saw there.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view.
I don't know what the hell my safety was doing up at the line.
First play of the drive there is
That
incomplete.
shit was cheap.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You have to think on third
on.
downs like that
What are
first
you
down
doing?
there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down
You
inside
gotta come
the
here.
30-yard
I'm playing the game
line.
right now. I'm focused. I'm
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear
My
guys
ankle.
making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner.
What you got
How
with?
about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time. And that's another great play to come away with the football.
Come here.
So here's Vic following the interception. Rolling to his left. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down.
I saw that.
So he rolls out of the pocket left. Just ends up finding a safety valve, but
I can't blame nobody but myself.
No game, but it looked like they were well coached on the play because he still went through his progressions, and the receivers know that when the quarterback exits the pocket, they have defined routes to run now to get into his sight lines and try and help him out. He ended up throwing it short to the running back. Give the defense credit for not giving up any yardage.
Wide. I'm going to try to see it's open again, though.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Vic.
Fuck, I know.
And his pass incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
And he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. A second down throw for Vic. Flushed out right. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Throwing, Vic, forced out to his left. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
So out come the Raiders. And following
run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. On the run, this is Jackson.
Wow.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing
often
like alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Play action. It's McNair. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry? Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
3-19! Detroit!
On 3rd down. That's Thomas. And a run past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. McNair. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again for the 41. They'll run it with Jackson. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Detroit! Detroit! Over!
McNair to throw. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. In for the score. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And here now come the Falcons. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. 1st down, Vick. Eluding the pressure right.
No!
This is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie.
I didn't have it.
Interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And the receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
I put a pick.
Gotta know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Yeah, I mean, no, not just, like, he scored a touchdown, but just before.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Yeah, well, I guarantee you he's going to go back to that wheel out again, though.
Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Watch it now, Barney!
On 2nd down, McNair. Flush to his right. That was going to go deep right side.
Yes. I tried my best to cover it, though.
On 2nd down, couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
Detroit!
From the gun, here's McNair. Drops it underneath to Thomas. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons, as he'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. With it is Jackson. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds,
the ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, a 22. Now Michael Vick.
Oh, that was dangerous. I pressed the wrong button.
Pops out, incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 8. Vick now. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. On now is Ryan Succop for the field goal try. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining. And did he just clock that? Looked like he tried to stop the clock, but the clock wasn't even moving. On now is Ryan Succop for the field goal try. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it's good. And on opening weekend, a field goal to win it as time expires.
He'll try to stop that ice. No, it's not, nigga.
Yes, it is.
I thought he threw it away. Dang, that's my. I got the ball back. I got the ball back, and I gave that shit back to you in 20 seconds. That was mad as shit.
And you know, all eyes were watching this when everyone was excited that football was
Versus house, so easy. I could have answer in the
back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
Yeah, let me get Vic.
But I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game.
Steve McNabb. It's like he just panicked when the blitz comes. It was just gone.
So for the Falcons, they start the season with a great
no, that was
win
Steve McNabb.
on the
I already
road
traded
here
him.
in the Thursday opener. Now they'll have a few extra days here before they face the Giants next week. Meanwhile, for the
Nigga, he
Raiders,
did. He had one play, my nigga. I seen it last second. Cause look, as soon as I hit, I was like, cause you cut audible. I'm like, hold on, he's going. So I straight. I'm like, oh shit. I seen the mismatch. Yo, hyped up. You still trying to run with the linebacker? Shit, I knew exactly where he was going. I seen the mismatch. I was trying to hurry up and audible to like, damn. Yo, hate man, I hate that bitch. He only had one catch.
What's the name, yo?
That was fake. Yo, Bo Jackson got 99 speed. Yo. I'm not trying to none of that. That nigga played like a fucking free safety. Yo. He is not like that. Yo, your team cool for real. You better win, yo. It's just your decision making. Like that type shit, you would have lost to Jordan if you did that. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Yo, just threw it right to me. I'm like, what is your dog? Yo, just threw that bitch right to me, yo.
Oh, what you call that one-handed kick, yo?
Oh yeah, Charles Woodson is a beast. You don't test him.
I'm like, hey, yo, I thought he was ready to slide it down. Yo, shit, caught that bitch.
Yeah, that's my return. My return is better than yours. Yo. Devin Hester better than DeJounte.
Oh, he not, yo.
He got more return.
Deshaun Jackson, the reason why I won that game, yo, set me up.
Oh, he did.
He took that bitch 32 yards.
Fuck no, Michael Vick is the reason he won that game because he outran Jonathan Velma the last second. Yo, that shit had me mad. I know you would have missed that field goal, yeah.
You sleep. I'm cold. You trying to play me in the 2K league?
I guess, yeah, come on.
Yo, one trying to play me.
I don't play playing together, I play my bad, and I will do my next use again. This shit hella fun, yeah. it's way better, yeah. I don't give a fuck with no way you say.
Jalen Ramsey and whoever on stretch, so did not throw the ball that side of the field the whole game. I don't even know who was on that side of the field.
I wasn't. Everybody
I mean, you threw about 5 picks in that game that didn't happen, yo. You know, and you got that lucky ass touchdown.
Which one?
That ain't what I'm talking about.
Oh, Bo Jackson?
That bitch, yeah. That bitch paid off like 4. Go through that bitch in quadruple coverage.
Yeah, that was a play. I put him on a wheel right there.
Yeah.
I was mad as shit. I was supposed to pick that your first touchdown up. I promise you that was a pick 6, yo. I was lagging, yo. I was lagging right there, though. I was using. You tried, like, fake.
So my first touchdown was Michael Vick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You was like, I was going, like, fake it. Like, as soon as I ran up, you was going to throw it. I swear you was going to throw it. I was going to pick that shit straight up, yo. You lucky I was lagging. As soon as he broke, I was like, oh, shit. It was too late, yo. That nigga too fast. You saw what I was doing to him, though?
What? Man, you just blitzing the shit out of him. That's what you do.
Nah, I did that after you. I did that because you did that to me, yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Because you got blitzed. I just like, fuck you. I'm ready to blitz you, yeah. Start blitzing the fuck out. I was, what's the name? I straight put DRC and fucking QB spies the whole game.
Oh, yeah. I realized, like, who is that running hella fast?
I was like, I'm stopping that shit early since the first play. I do not want to see him run for 30 yards, nothing. It was just sitting in the pocket. I was like, yes, this is exactly. That's how you gonna beat me, sitting in that fucking pocket. Because that nigga can run for about 200 yards.
I broke a 64-yard touchdown run on Jordan.
That's why at the end of the game, I couldn't. You kept quick hiking, man. I had time to put a fucking QB spy up. It was quick hiking that shit over.